What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, what we talk about on this channel is affiliate marketing, making money online, and the different side hustles that you can do. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you're subscribed, ding that notification bell, and we can get right into the video and how to make passive income with less than $1,000. So if you're interested in any of that, let's get started, let's get right into it, and let's start with the first point. So you can't actually make passive income with nothing. Obviously you have to have money or time, and I made a video where I said specifically that it was probably exactly the same sentence, but this is not the exact same video. But I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page. So you do need to invest either your time or your money. Sometimes you have to do both in order to do that. But in this video, we're going to talk about it step by step, how you can do this from zero, starting with nothing, and get on to actually make full passive income and actually start living the life that you actually want to do rather than the life that you have to do. So with this, you don't even need $1,000. I put $1,000. I could have put $100. You don't have to have that much money. You can actually do this for almost nothing. So don't worry if you don't have $1,000 or $100. It doesn't matter. What you're going to have to start off with is which subject are you going to talk about, because with $1,000 you're not going to be able to buy real estate or significant amount of stocks or anything like that. So you just need to have some sort of income that's coming in, and the higher your income is going to be, the better you're going to actually be able to do this, and the sooner you're actually going to have full passive income that's going to cover your expenses and whatever lifestyle you want to cover. So you probably want to have some sort of business, but you don't want a business where you have to deal with sales, customer support, all of these things that it takes ages to learn, and that's just a big headache. So instead you want to have something that's going to bring you some income. So what are you going to create? You're going to create an affiliate marketing business. That's probably the best way to do it. And there's several ways that you can do this. There's the three basic umbrellas that you're going to have to deal with. Is basically the wealth niche, so making money online, investing your money, things like that. The health niche, so that can be working out, eating healthier foods, things like that. And then the last one is relationships, so having more friends, dating, and things like that. So these are the three big umbrellas, but there's also a bunch of sub niches, but typically you want to pick a subject that's in one of those niches, just because those are going to be way more profitable than some other things. For example, if you're doing tech things, it's going to be very hard to actually make some money. But if you're doing making money online or health or something like that, it's going to be a lot easier to generate some income, because that's going to be a problem for people for years to come, and a solution that people want to have. And that's going to create evergreen content, and that's what you want to do, because you don't want to base your business on something that's going to go out very quick or that's going to change really quick. Instead, you want to have something that's going to keep going for the long run. So, for example, if you're choosing the wealth niche, which is exactly what I'm doing, making money online, affiliate marketing and things like that, or investing, then you're going to create some content around that. But first of all, you actually want to find a good product to promote, because you can't actually just promote any product out there. You could potentially make your own product, but that's going to be harder for you to actually do, harder for you to sell than something that's already established, that is going to sell. If you see it all over the place, it's probably a good product. Those are some ways that you can actually find it. But you want to have a product that's actually going to make you a substantial amount of money for every sale, or not every sale, but could make you like $1,000 per sale. And I talk about this all the time in my videos, because making $1,000 in one sale is way better than making 5 cents, and you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know this. But you know, so many people are trying to promote some products from ClickBank, from Amazon, from different websites like that, and those are not the best products. Find a product that actually helps you out, that's going to be very helpful for you. So you want to have a product that's going to make you $1,000 plus for a sale that you can make. Now the product itself doesn't have to be $1,000 plus. You can have a product that's going to be an entry price, for example, 5, 10, something like that, $5, $10, or somewhere in along those lines, even $1, it doesn't matter. But you have to be able to make some money after that. So if the customer buys that $5 to $10 product, they get insane amounts of value, then they probably want to jump out to something else, something that's going to bring them even more value if they're satisfied with that first product, and then they could potentially spend $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. It doesn't matter, a huge amount of money, or you know, $1,000 plus, and then if you get a commission from that, then that's how you're going to get $500 commissions, $1,000 commissions, and things like that, even though most customers will only buy the first product and be happy with it. But some people will be happy with the first product but actually want to buy the product on the back end that's going to cost them more money if they actually have the money and want to invest the money. So it's not scamming people. It's giving them as much value as possible in the first product, and then giving them the opportunity to fast track their success and get to the next level. And that's not only in the wealth niche, that can be in any niche that you can possibly think of, but most likely the niche that I was talking about earlier, which is health, wealth, and relationships. So what you're going to do is you're going to create content around that, and I don't want you to go all over the place and create blogs, YouTube videos, TikTok videos, Pinterest pins and things like that, because it's going to spread you way too thin. Instead, I want you to focus on 1 or 2 different social medias, basically. The first one is going to be TikTok. In my opinion, there's no way around this at this time. When I'm filming this video, TikTok is really like the best way to actually explode and have some growth that's going to come in really fast. So that's something that you, in my opinion, there's no way around that. You have to create some TikTok videos. You don't have to show your face, but you do have to make TikTok videos. Now, you can do something on the side. For example, I have videos in the description where I talk about how to actually take your stuff from TikTok and post it on Instagram without taking too much time. So TikTok and Instagram could be like the same thing basically. And then you want to choose something that's going to be more in the long run. But first of all, I want you to have success with TikTok at first. Start, you know, gaining some customers and, you know, gaining some leads and things like that. Then I would advise you to create a YouTube channel, a blog, or something like that. Not all of them, choose one. Don't do every single one of them. Choose a blog, choose a YouTube channel, but don't do both. And then you'll have TikTok, a bit of Instagram if you're using that technique that I talk about, and then you're going to have to use another social platform that's going to be a bit more in the long run. So then you're going to have to grow your audience, and you're going to talk about the benefits of the product, not the product itself, but the benefits of it. So for example, do you want to make money online? Yes, I have the solution for you. Go and head out to my sales funnel. And I'm not going to get into the sales funnel part. There's so many videos on my channel that talk about this, so I won't go into that. In fact, I'll have in the pinned post or the pinned comment, I will have a link to my playlist on affiliate marketing, and in most of my videos I do talk about how to actually build a sales funnel and what to put in there. But basically, name and email, then a video talking about what they're going to see next and the benefits that they're going to have, and then on the last page it's going to be a sales page. But there's more details in the playlist, so I would advise you to watch that. But in the TikTok videos, you're just going to bring up the interest that this is actually possible, you can make money online and things like that. It's going to be the same in the weight loss, it's going to be the same in working out, it's going to be, everything is going to be the same. Have a good hook where it stops people from scrolling, and that's how you're going to get to the next level. And that's how you do it. Now, after a while, this is going to grow. You're going to have some success on TikTok. You're going to create your YouTube channel where it's going to be more about teaching people things, helping people out. That's what you want to do on YouTube, contrary to TikTok. On YouTube, it's going to be way more into depth, just like I'm doing now, explaining to people how they can actually do this and do this properly. So now you're going to have some success. People are going to buy from TikTok, people are going to buy from YouTube or blogging or whatever you chose on the second source of income, the longest source of income. Because as I talked about, TikTok is just like takes off right from the start, and then it starts to slow down and stabilizes. The other thing is that YouTube is the other way around. It starts really, really slow, and most people give up at that time, and then it starts picking up. Now, if you haven't done TikTok before, it might take you a month or two before you actually start to find success. So don't give up too soon, and just figure out what's working for others and sort of replicate it for yourself. So then you're going to have money that's coming in. So instead of buying some plants or things like that, instead what you want to do, or anything else, instead what you want to do is to invest in index funds. Index funds are really great because those are things like the S&P 500, for example, and there's like many different funds, and I talk about the S&P 500 most of the time because that's the biggest one, that's the biggest 500 companies in the US, and sometimes it will go down, sometimes it will go up, but most of the time, after a long period of time, over 10 years, you'll probably at least like double your money over 10 years. So that's what you want to invest in, or you can invest in index funds that are going to give you some dividends. So if they give you dividends, then what you're going to do is just grow, just like the S&P 500, it's going to grow over time. So you're maybe going to double your money over 10 years, but you don't actually have to sell your stocks to actually make some money. Instead, you just make some money because they're going to give you dividends. Dividends are just the companies that are making a lot of money, and since you own a portion of that company, then they're going to give you some of their profits, and that's how they keep investors interested in that. So there's tons of companies that do this, Coca-Cola, for example, or Starbucks and things like that. Those companies are giving dividends. So if you get some dividends, all you have to do is just spread it out and make sure that the companies are diverse enough. So that's why I talk about index funds. And if you're unaware, index funds are where it's basically a basket of different companies. So if one of the companies crashes and burns down, then you still have these other companies that are still going to grow and give you dividends. And that's how you're actually going to be able to get passive income, because those companies change over time. And that's why you want to invest in index funds rather than individual stocks. Now, am I saying that individual stocks are wrong? Absolutely not. There's still a great way to do it, but index funds is the most passive income way to do it, because all you have to do is buy an index fund, and just roll with that and just wait for the dividends to come in and watch your net worth actually grow. And that's how eventually you're going to do this and retire, in a few years. Now, it's not going to be an overnight success. You'll make some mistakes, especially when you're first starting out your business. There's so many things that I did wrong when I first started, but after a while it will grow, and then you'll make less and less mistakes. You'll still make some, but you'll also be making some money. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you watch my video or my playlist on affiliate marketing, because I truly think that this will help you a lot. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.